Chickadee check on the mic 1 2. Kyle's coming back at you with some cool tips. Hey guys, this is part 2 of Kyle's tech tips. Excuse me, I had a Cafe Antigua. Oops, doxed myself, and I have really bad allergies. So today we're going to expand a little bit on video 1 where I talked about directories, and then we're going to talk about some network commands. So to start off, this is just as a little bonus. Last time I showed you change directories, so like if I wanted to change to, let's say, go back a directory, little review, cd ... and then I wanted to change to music, cd music, dir, that will list what's in music, nothing, cd ... to go back, cd pictures, right? So little review, but there are some tricks. Trick number 1, and these are just shortcuts. If you want to go back 2 directories, you can do cd ... backslash ... And so now, as you can see, we've gone from Kyle's pictures all the way back to users. If you want to go straight to the C directory, you can use cd ... That'll take you straight to C. And the last thing for review is we're going to take a full path. Let's do pictures just for example's sake. So if you know a full directory path, you can do cd full path, and it'll take you there. And as you can see, that's the directory that we're in. So that's going to be the end of the review for today. Now I want to talk about a couple of different commands. The first one is going to be ping. What is ping? Let's see. So ping is a way for your computer to send a packet of data, just basically saying, hello, acknowledge me please, to a server somewhere. It could be one of your own devices, or it could be, let's try Google's DNS. That's 8.8.8.8. I just know that because I do. And as you can see, if your internet is working properly, you'll see reply, right? The reason this is useful if you're having networking trouble or you're having trouble reaching a particular server is you can use it for multiple things. So you can use it to see if you get replies from the server. In this case, we did. You can see the time, and this is the latency here. This is time to live for the packet. That's not really important. This isn't a networking course. This is just, a little troubleshooting tip. You can ping things. The other reason that this is useful is you can use it to monitor for packet loss. So one parameter you can add to it is you can say ping -n, n meaning number of times that you want to ping something. So by default, it's going to ping it, as you can see, 4 times, but let's do ping -n 6. And then 8.8.8.8 for the Google DNS once again. This time it'll send 6 pings. You can do this, if you want to see if you're getting packet loss to a particular destination, any number of times with that -n parameter. I don't actually know if there's a limit to it, but that's ping. You can also ping websites directly, so I could say ping google.com, and it will show you the address for google.com, as you can see here. That's pinging the address. So google.com, this is the actual IP address. This is the address that DNS gives you. We'll go over DNS if I ever do a networking course. It's not important for right now. But again, this is useful to troubleshoot, is the website down, is my computer down, etc. If you want to test your network's internals, there's also what's called a loopback address. So that is 127 dot any other number for the octet. So if you want to test the internal loopback address, you would do ping 127 dot, let's just say 0010. You should see replies with very short time spans. So that's ping. Went over it pretty quickly, but hit halftime on the video if you're confused. I don't know. Screw you. What do you want? Next one I want to go over is trace route. Actually, we'll save that for a later video. Let's look at ipconfig. So ipconfig is another network troubleshooting command. It's going to give you a lot of information. These are your adapters. So this is an Ethernet adapter. Your computer will have Ethernet adapters if you have a tower. I'm not connected to Ethernet right now, so it's not in use. That's why there's no default gateway shown. I'm recording audio for video right now. Doesn't matter. Sorry for the interruption, everybody. I'm not editing this at all, so that's just going to stay in the video. I don't care if they can hear the. I have a Roomba, and I don't care if you can hear it. That's not why we're here. Thank you, though. Anyway, very rude interruption from my fiance, everybody. Just kidding. I love her very much. Anyway, here's the Ethernet adapter. As you can see, no default gateway. It's not in use. Wireless LAN adapter, wireless LAN adapter. These are going to be more common on laptops. And then your Wi-Fi adapter. This is the one I'm currently using. This is my default gateway address. All this means is this is the address to my router. If I want to make changes to it, this is my IPv4 address. It's DHCP, so I don't care about showing it on camera. DHCP means it's dynamic. It's going to change anytime I turn on or off this computer. And that's a local IPv4 address. So subnet mask, again, this is not a networking course, but this is useful if you are ever doing any network troubleshooting with an IT technician that's asking you questions. Might ask you to do some stuff like this. ipconfig, and then if you want even more information, you want it to be more verbose, you can do ipconfig/all. This is going to show you everything. I have a virtual machine, so that one's running. Yeah, a lot more info on the /all command. I'm trying to find where I'm at. Okay, so this is going to give you the host name. I'd name my PC Kyle PC because my name's Kyle. This is Kyle's Tech Tips. Here's my VM adapter. Virtual machines we might talk about in a later course. And then it'll give you the rest of your adapters. This one's interesting because it'll tell you, is DHCP enabled, auto config, stuff like that. It's also going to give you when your IP lease was obtained and when it expires. What that means is that this IPv4 address will change when this lease expires and you'll get a new one. And it's going to give you obviously your DHCP server, which is going to be the same as your default gateway if you're at home. Unless you have some sort of crazy config, just a lot more info. So that's if you want more verbose ipconfig/all. I had no plan for this video if you can't tell. Next command we're going to talk about is netstat. I am just blazing through these. And I'm not even going to explain this, but if anybody asks you to type netstat, like let's say you're talking to some IT guy, you can type it, These are TCP packets that are being sent. Again, not a networking course. If you ever want something to stop, you can hit, oh gosh, let me remember the hotkey. Oh boy. Well, can't remember the hotkey right now because I don't use it that much. But we're just going to let netstat do its thing, man. Just take a look at that. Wow, crazy. Yeah, that about does it for this video. If you like it, cool. I understand that a lot of these network, related commands aren't going to be turbo useful to you, because I didn't really explain them in depth. Because like I said, this is not a networking course. However, these are some of the more common commands you might be asked to use in command prompt. In the next video, we might talk about a little bit of automation and script ability in command prompt, or we might talk about some more hardware related troubleshooting commands. I haven't decided yet. I have no plan. I'm just a guy making videos. that is showing you all of my TCP connections that are being established, closed, and what have you. So that's me, Kyle, signing off from another episode of a hopefully useful Kyle's Tech Tips. A lot more to come. We're going to get past command prompt soon, but this is, it's what we're doing, so deal with it. You don't like it? Please like it. Okay, that's all. That's all from me. I'll see you later.